Say hi, Burley. Say hello. Say hi. Oh, happy days and good morning. Hello, everyone. Thank you. Oh, I know, Mr. Burley. Thank you for dropping in for my channel once again. I have a really fun makeup transformation that I'm bringing you today. All right, guys. So, as you can see, I am completely barefaced right now. Well, I guess I put on my skin like my moisturizer, but as far as makeup goes, I am completely barefaced. And this is actually from the other day. I wanted to show you kind of just how I am and then what I went through the other day before I did this transformation for you. So what's so exciting and special about this transformation is because it was a special invited transformation at the MAC store at my local mall here in Orlando, Florida. I had this awesome regional trainer, pro artist, redo my face, and it was a lot of fun, and like I just loved what he did to my face and like certain techniques that he did. I definitely picked up some tricks, so I will be like sharing all of the details with you in this video. Also, you can head over to my blog and you'll be able to read about it all as well, if like in case you like to like actually read it, if you can like jot stuff down better that way. I almost look like a different person, and it's so weird because a lot of the products that he used on me I already own. Please give this video a thumbs up because it's taken a lot out of me to come on here with a bare face for y'all. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. That way you can follow me along on my journey with all of the fun videos that I bring your way. Let's get started.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
Alright, so we are gonna get started. And it just got really loud in here. It did, right? And then of course my favorite is the Fix Plus. This is a great product. I pretty much call it a drink of water for your skin. So chin up for me, perfect. And we're gonna mist this all over. I'm not gonna be shy. I'm gonna put on a little bit of lip conditioner as well. And I like to do a real thick coat at the beginning to really make sure by the time I get to the lips, they're nice and ready to go. Perfect. This is a great eye cream, but this is also going to help with treatment in the sense of that it has a high amount of vitamin C. So it's going to bring clarity to the under eye, and it's also going to help with texture. But the reason why I like to use it is that it has built-in primers in it, so it's going to make your concealer stay on longer. And for me, a lot of people always say like the concealer creases or I don't know what to do. So I like using this one as almost as like my primer. And another product, I actually use two eye creams. I use that one almost as like my primer, but then I come in with the Fast Response eye cream. Yep, that one right there. And I use the same brush and I just kind of go right over it just to really make sure that it's going to be nice and prepped and ready for my concealer. The reason why I like to use this one on top of the other one is because this one has caffeine in it, which is going to pretty much be like a drink of coffee for underneath your eye. It's going to help depuff any puffiness that you may have. Next, we want to do is strobe cream. So well now there's shade extensions, so we have a few. We have about like 5 now.
Yeah.
And the most common one is the rose one, but I like using the gold one to give like a nice glow to the skin. Okay. And I'm just gonna start on the cheekbone.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
I'm going to be using the Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to start right on the cheek.
I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been
that's really nice.
Yeah, so this is just a Pro Longwear concealer mixed in with the strobe cream.
Which one is it? This one?
Yep. And I do like to mix it a little bit with an NC as well.
Okay.
So I'm doing NC30 and NW20, yep, to get the coolness.
Okay.
And what I like about this concealer is that it is a full coverage concealer.
Yeah.
However, since I'm using it with strobe cream,
Right.
I'm mixing strobe cream with the concealer to kind of sheer it down to make it almost like a sheer veil all over your skin. And then I'm going to go in certain areas for more coverage.
Okay.
Lately, I just need to clear my head.
Beautiful.
Yeah, skin's looking good. So let's keep that. And then we're just going to spray a little bit more fixed sauce on top. So getting close. So this is something, again, like you can use before, during, and after. And I just love using that to really just make sure that everything's going to stay put. And nothing's going to move around on us. We want to now get pretty much your color back into your skin. So I like to use foundation and like pretty much even out the skin, but also blink it out because I want to add the color all the way back in. So I'm going to be working with a couple products. I'm going to be working with a highlighter, a bronzer, and 2 blushes. So I'm going to show you how to work with that with a nice powder brush from MAC. I like to start with my bronzer first. And what I like to do is I immediately put the bronzer where the sun will naturally hit you first, which is always the forehead. And if you notice the technique of how I'm applying it, is I'm grabbing the product, dusting off the excess, and I'm just pressing this into your hairline. A lot of people come in and they'll start buffing it, but when they do that, you'll notice that you'll start to remove some of the concealer that you laid down or the foundation that you laid down. So pressing it is going to give you the coverage that you still put down, and it's not going to disturb any of the product.
I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
So when I put bronzer on the chin, I kind of leave a quarter size with nothing, and then I come in with the bronzer around because I want this to come forward.
Now
Next, let's highlight your skin. So we're going to use the Soft and Gentle. Can you see that guy right there? Same brush, but I'm going to flip the brush over. So I put the bronzer on one side. I'm going to flip it over and use the highlighter on the opposite side of the brush. And then I'm going to press this above your cheekbone.
I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
You see the highlight? Like, especially when you turn to the side. So I like to go right in here with the highlight.
Doing it higher.
You definitely get more of a highlighted look.
Yeah.
Because then you can layer it and you can decide how
Right.
strong you want to go or how soft you want to go. And I like to come in with a smaller brush. This is a classic brush to have from MAC. It's a 224. It's one of our best-selling brushes. This one is very universal. We're going to grab the same highlighter and we're going to go in the inner corner of your eye to add a little bit of a spotlight in the inner corner. So I'm going to go in using the tip of the brush and kind of wiggle the product onto the skin to give it a nice little sheen. Same thing on the other side.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my
So now let's add a little bit of blush. So I like to use two colors when it comes to blush. I like to use a really warm color and then a brighter color. I start with my warmer color first, using the same brush. And then what I like to do is start on the outside. Just tap in a little color. And I'm going to show you a trick. So I like to go really heavy with blush at first, and then I'm going to disguise it with powder on top of it. And one thing that I learned actually working for Bobbi Brown was to apply the blush on the apple and then to bring it down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
That way you don't have a mark of blush. It still looks like it's coming from within. I am a huge fan of doing 2 coats of mascara. So I'm going to do my first coat now, and then I'm going to do my second coat when I'm done with the eyes. So let's do a little bit of eyeliner. I like to do 2 colors. So I'm going to come in with the gold liner first, and then I'm going to do this on your bottom waterline, okay? So chin up, perfect, and then look up, yeah? I'm going to come in with the black liner, and I'm going to do the bottom of your top. So chin up and then look down, and I'll do it in 3 sections, okay?
Okay.
So outer corner first.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one.
I'm going to come in with a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to do a light wash of concealer all over your lid. So instead of coming in with another eyeshadow primer, I just like to use concealer. Let's start with some shadows. I like to come in with a bone color. So this one is called Orb. So I'm going to come in. You have this one? Yeah. Oh, perfect. I love this color. And I'm going to do this with a blending brush, but the way that I'm going to apply it is I'm just going to press it into your lash.
No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now,
next we're going to come in with a soft brown color, same brush, and we're going to apply this into your crease. So keep your eye open and then look straight ahead. Chin up a little bit, right there. I like to do the crease with the eye open. That way I know exactly how it's going to look when you are walking around with your eye open. A lot of people do their crease color with their eye closed, but then when they open their eye, it has shifted or it's not in the right spot. So I like to do it with the eye open.
I wanna burn all the bridges between us.
And next what we're going to do is add a color called Girly using the same brush. You have this one too? Oh, I love it. I'm the same thing.
I just need to learn how to apply
Okay.
them.
Oh, I'm going to teach you.
Perfect.
So the same brush, and what I'm going to do is, turn up a little, right there, perfect. I'm going to go right in the crease, exactly where I place the soft brown. So I use soft brown as almost as a grid or a road map for me, and then I'm going to come in with Girly. And just to give me a little wash of pink right in the crease as well. Anything that is more firmer is going to pack more of a punch when it comes to color. Anything that is super soft, it's going to give you a lighter application of color. So since I want to build the intensity on the outer corner, I'm going to come in with a firmer brush. And all I'm going to do is go in the outer corner and just press it in and let the brush do all the work for me. And open.
Yeah.
And it just builds the intensity in the outer corner.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
What we're gonna do is bump up your eyes a little bit more, and what we're gonna do is add black liner in the middle of your eye to the outside of your eye.
Okay.
So yeah,
Along the lash line?
along the lash
Okay.
line. So go ahead and yeah, perfect.
I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it.
Now you can't leave it like that. You're gonna come in with a flat brush. This is a 239, and I'm gonna come in with I'm Into It Again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend this out.
You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear.
Brows are very personal and they really add structure, so you definitely want to spend a moment with your brows.
I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear.
The product that I wanted to introduce you to was, I don't know if you saw these yet.
I haven't. I was looking at it when it was sitting here, but I haven't actually seen it or used it.
Yeah, so like, you know how you were saying that you like to draw in hair? Like we
Right.
came out with this to
Okay.
actually be able to draw in hair.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do a couple in the front. So right in here.
I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus. I can't forget.
A little concealer.
I've been thinking too.
Since the eye is a little bit stronger, what I like to do is sometimes just use that patent polish, which, have you been introduced to these yet?
No.
Oh my goodness, okay. These are pretty much like tinted chapsticks
Okay.
that are gonna, you know, protect you from the sun. They're going to really condition your lip, and they do last really long. I'm gonna rub it in. They're so comfortable on the lip.
It is. Yeah. I didn't know if that was a concealer
the feel, or if it was from that, but it's moisturizing, like either a glossy lipstick or yeah, like a lip balm or something.
Yeah, and that's why I like it, because a lot of people have dry lips during the,
I do.
everyone does, either the winter or the summer. So I like using this just to kind of give me a little wash of color. And then to kind of just dress it up a little bit more, I come in with a little bit of gloss. And I pop something gold right in the center.
Lately, I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
Such a beautiful color on you.
What is that one?
This one is Whirl. You have to own Whirl. Do you own this one? What?
I will now today.
Yeah, Whirl is your color.
Nice.
I just need to clear my
And that's it. There we go. That's our finished look.
So beautiful. Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you learned something. Look at your skin, looks nice and glowy. That cheek highlight. Let's do a little 360. Oh my goodness. How does it feel on your skin?
It feels really, really nice. And honestly, like, I never would have tried these steps or like applied as much the moisturizers and like the different things. Like, it feels, I don't feel cakey at all, and I feel very like light and refreshed, even though like I know there's multiple steps.
Yes. And sometimes when you work with so many like moisturizers and primers, a lot of people feel that and they think it's the makeup, but it's really, you feel all the moisturizer on the
soaking into the
skin. Yeah. But your skin is glowy, it's nice and
thanks
even.
to that highlight,
and that highlight is like going crazy. Looks so good.
Well, what did you think? I just want to know all of your opinions and what you thought of how he created that like spring glam look on me. So just leave those all right down below because I would love to read them. I've learned a lot of techniques and I definitely really enjoy like the lips and how he applied the bronzer and like the blush, just kind of like, I already pat and like dab the makeup into my skin anyways, but just like in the certain areas or like the stroking technique that he used then as he applied them. So those I've really been trying to put into my everyday routine and I absolutely love them. They work wonders. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love it if you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you can always see everything that I bring to you. Hit the bell. That way you are always notified every time I upload a video. And other than that, friends, that wraps this little makeup transformation up, and I will see you all later with more makeup on my face. Bye, y'all.